Ladies and gentlemen, we are back again with another reaction video. This time we're going to be reacting to the album I'm Gone by Iann Dior. 9 tracks, 21 minutes on right here. The first track is going to be Paradise. I do remember a very long time ago somebody requested me to react to this artist, but I didn't get to it. So this is going to be the first time I do react to Iann Dior. Let's see how this is going to be right here. I'm Gone. Let's get to the first track. Let's see how the sound is going to be right here.
Spend it how I like, always get it back, nigga. I'ma live my life, making sure that I'ma get it right.
Got a melodic sound right here. Okay, got a smooth tone right here. Okay, so this one is the first one, Paradise, a very smooth tone. Vocal melodies right here for sure, that type of style, that newer type of style of hip hop. When it comes to the beat, a very laid back, chill type of beat right here. Let's see how this is gonna keep progressing right here on the track. Spend it how you like. So he's saying he's gonna live his life how he wants to. Okay. A smooth vibe, a short track right here, 2 minutes long, but I did like the melodic vibe it had when it came to the instrumental and to the voice. Let's see how it's gonna be with Pretty Girls. This is my first time listening to this artist, so let's see how it's actually gonna sound with Pretty Girls as well. Seems like it's gonna be slower right here. Very different beat right here. You don't mind. So I wasn't expecting the beat to switch up that drastically. A very, very different type of sound right here when it comes to the instrumental. It felt a bit slower at the start too, but I do like where this is going because it's showing a different type of, it's like versatile right here because it's showing different type of sounds from him. Let's see how this is gonna be again. Pretty girls wanna have fun. Good, always bring it back, babe. I don't need a lover, but I lay you like a track. For sure. Don't waste his time. Pretty girls wanna have fun. Get drunk, get fucked up. I like the beat right here and the difference in the type of sound. Right, so that was the second track, Pretty Girls. I did like the switch on the type of sound it had. Basically talking about don't waste his time. Like, let's be honest, a lot of people nowadays be trying to waste your time, and you just have to focus on your purpose for sure. You definitely don't want to be wasting time that is very valuable for yourself. So he's basically talking about that when it comes to a relationship right here. So for sure, Pretty Girls be trying to waste your time. I know about that shit for sure, my God. But either way, let's get right to the Cygnus track right here, track number 3. 2 minutes and 27 seconds long. These tracks are very concise, very short, but they sound catchy at the same time. So I do enjoy the way that it actually brings enough substance, but at the same time it doesn't have to be very, very long. Has some guitar sounds right here. Voice sounds all right here. Okay, so he was talking about shrooms right here, but I'm interested in seeing what his age is because it's interesting to hear him talk about that. I'm thinking he's a very young artist. I'm not sure if he's over 18 already. Once again, I'm new to this artist, so let me know down below in the comment section what his age is, but it's interesting that he actually talked about shrooms right here. I like this flow right here more. Bit of a faster vibe right here. Everyone's the same. I like the background vocals right here. It sounds high. That was a good vibe right here. Once again, it's a different type of sound as well. None of these tracks sound the same to me. His voice was a bit lower right here at the same time. It started off with like some guitar type of sounds, similar to those type of sounds, and then it went to the beat, of course, the instrumental right here. But I do like the fact that the beats are actually switching up right here. He talks about not wanting to sell his soul, that he won't sell his soul pretty much. So that's good to know for sure. Let's see how Shameless is going to be right here, track number 4. It's actually the shortest one so far. 1 minute and 46 seconds right here. This sounds distorted right here. Sounds a bit darker right here too. Bitches talking crazy, yellow pill now, I be feeling lazy. Can't lie, girl, I'm loving how you throw it back. I might throw a couple racks, yeah. Rockstar
lifestyle. I was getting wasted. Baddie in my mansion, asking how she want. Bend it back and throw that ass working. That's amazing. We ain't watching Netflix, but it's yours.
The shortest track, but a very punchy beat. I did like the fact that it started off sounding very dark. Actually, before it even started, when it came to the actual beat, the instrumental actually gave me some vibes of X for some reason. But of course, once we get to the flow, it doesn't really sound like something X would do. Rest in peace to X for sure. But it's interesting. The beat was reminiscent to me of like some dark type of vibes that X would put at the start. But that was only the start for sure, because after that, it sounded very differently. Psycho's the next track. Let's see what he talks about right here.
She gon' drive me psycho if I give her one more chance. No kick here, sleeping on me, but that's okay, I'm lit. All my bitches with paper, no rolls. I got 10 bitches and they say 10 times.
Hey. Yeah, this beat is nasty, bro. This might be the best beat for sure. This beat is nasty, man. This beat is nasty. That was easily the best beat so far. Again, it sounded different once again. So the production right here sounds very, very versatile when it comes to the type of styles he's going for when it comes to these instrumentals right here. That sounded very good. I did like the aggressiveness, but at the same time, it had like this high-pitched sound, high-pitched noise when it came to the beat that just gave it like a different type of vibe. Yeah, that sounded great right there. I did like the flow he had on the track as well. Second time featuring Machine Gun Kelly and Travis Barker.
I've been losing my mind, trying to figure it out, but I'm stuck in this line inside my head. My friends that they've been dead since I made it out. I've been losing my mind, trying to figure it out.
Travis Barker, part of the instrumental right here for sure.
Get drunk and interrupt, and my eyes look red because I'm mad at myself. I can't hold it in every time you cross my mind. I'm here tonight.
MGK had a very chill vibe right here too. I'm not even sure if this is a hip hop track. It sounds very different. Yeah, this might be the most chill track right here in the project. It gave me like some rock type of vibes, but a very, very smooth rock type of vibe because it didn't really sound like a hip hop beat at all. But definitely has to do with the fact that Travis Barker is right here too. Machine Gun Kelly had a very, very laid back type of tone. Usually when it comes to the MGK tracks, usually it's like a more aggressive vibe compared to this. At least the ones that I've listened to. I'm not a very heavy listener of Machine Gun Kelly, but the previous ones I've listened to, it wasn't this laid back. So it's interesting to see him on this type of song, should I say. Runaway Kid right here. Some humming right here.
They ain't nothing for me there, I swear. Nowadays, mine stay like, who cares?
Yeah, this is my type of beat right here for sure.
Never going back, no was the sauce, so I had to cut it off. Being around you, I'm a relapse, but we never chill. I get high sometimes, it gets lonely at night.
Yeah, that's the second best beat right here for sure. Second best beat. A lot of very good instrumentals right here, man. Like, I do enjoy the vibe he brings with the production for sure. The flows are very chill, melodic. Definitely going for that type of sound. Let's see how Good Day in the last track is going to be, which is the next feature when it comes to the last track, Lil Baby. But let's see Good Day first. More digital sound right here.
I'm okay with who I am. I feel free. Watch me so I love counting up the ends. With my niggas and they never switching sides. Smoke a OZ, man, I let it get high. Felt like I was stuck with you, but now I'm up. Bitch, you wanna fall in love? How? My town, pull up in a raid. Other fatty town, pull up in a raid. Boy, you can tell me who to be. I be walking on the moon, off the shrooms. It's gonna be a good day. I'ma have a good day, cause I had a long night.
Yeah, this is another good vibe right here for sure. That was a good vibe. That was a good track. That's definitely in my top 3. I would put Good Day. I would put the track with the very crazy beat. I think it was Psycho. Yeah. Yeah, let's see how Lil Baby's gonna be, man. Let me pick the third one after this last track. Lil Baby, this is the track that is the longest one. 3 minutes and 46 seconds on right here.
Spinning up bad, Addicted to getting that cat, addicted to popping them tags. Money was made for this. Now they hit me and want me for ransom. It's nothing new, I won't give it to them. You gon' learn some fast. They gon' fold, put on the ass. I get my medicine, all the ones, ain't no water correct. Bitches a threat, now I'm coming at your neck. Niggas mad about a bitch, I already been it. That bitch for everybody, we ain't stuck in the mix. Now they hit me and want me for
Want to see how Lil Baby's gonna sound right here.
Corvette comes to fashion and class. They make me mad and I'm back in my bag. I need cash, expensive bitches, have $1 million on lashes. I can kick it, but I don't like to brag. I'm thinking go.
Is it me or Lil Baby's voice sounds compressed? So for some reason, to me, Lil Baby's voice sounded like it was being compressed a bit too much compared to Iann Dior's voice. His voice sounded very, very good. The right compression, like the right sound, the right mixing. But for some reason, Lil Baby's voice sounded a bit like lower and compressed. But his flow sounded good. It's just in terms of like the mixing, it was kind of different. Maybe I'm tripping. Let me know down below in the comment section if you listen to it on your earphones or something else, a different type of speaker, and it sounds way better for you when it comes to his voice. I'm not talking about his flow. I'm specifically talking about the way they might have mixed his voice in terms of the production right there and the mixing from the engineer. But his actual flow sounds good, and I do like the combination right here for the last track. But that's going to be it when it comes to this project. Let me know down below in the comment section your thoughts. I would definitely put Psycho as number 1 because the beat was amazing. Great beat right there. I did enjoy it a lot. Very like different type of vibe compared to the other tracks. Very good beats overall, I would say, on this project. Iann Dior has a very laid back, chill type of melodic vibe when it comes to his voice. But I would pick Good Day. Psycho as number 1, Good Day is number 2. And even though I like the beat a lot from Prospect, the Lil Baby part, when it came to that compression, is a bit of an issue. So I wouldn't put it in my top 3. I would probably put Runaway Kid. Let me know down below in the comment section your top 3. Subscribe for some of the videos, man. That's going to be it for this. Iann Dior, I'm gone.